Good evening and welcome to the first installment of SSI New Beginnings Freedom Sessions. I'm Shyamla and I will be your host over the next 10 weeks where we will be featuring a beautiful range of artists who are extremely talented and exceptionally gifted in their professions and their fields. Before we get started, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that we are standing on, the Bullunnumbing country, also known as Marrickville. I would like to pay my respects to elders, past, present and emerging, and stand in solidarity in the understanding that sovereignty was never ceded. This always was and always will be Aboriginal land. As you may know, artists are doing it quite tough right now. COVID has hit us especially hard. We've seen cancellations of gigs, postponements of gigs, and a restriction on our ability to perform and also to practice. So that is why we're holding these sessions today. It's an opportunity for artists to come together, to do what we do, and most importantly, to share our cultures with each other. Because the impact has not just been financial. In many cases, some of the art forms that we practice are to preserve our cultures, and you're going to see that in action tonight. Sorry about that. All right, so before we get started, I just want to make sure that we are all aware of the incredible amount of time and energy that has gone into putting today together. We have Wordplay Studio shooting. We have Collusion, who we were going to get to very shortly. And we also have an incredible range of support around us, and a big thank you to SSI for allowing us to come together today. So, let's get started. We would like to, first of all, throw to the wonderful Showrat. But before we do, I would like to also let you know that there are going to be artworks on sale today. We have them coming up on your screen now, I think. Beautiful. So these artworks are available for sale, and all the details are there. You can contact Laura from SSI, and it's a beautiful way to support the visual artists involved. We also have 10 performances that will be going ahead, sorry, not 10 performances, 5 performances that will be happening over the course of 10 weeks. And to begin, we are kicking off with Collusion. And Collusion is an incredibly multicultural collaboration of musicians from all around the world. We have George, who is Assyrian. We have Richard, who was born in Australia, but I believe he's Croatian. Yeah. We have the amazing Showrat, who we are especially honoured to have here today. And we also have Yao.
Yo, yo.
Yao.
Dutch.
So let's start with Showrat.
Oh.
So Showrat, you are Uyghur.
Yes.
And we've read in the news there are horrific things happening to your people at the moment, and you can't return to your homeland. And something that's really important about Showrat's performance is that his traditional style that he is presenting to us is actually a UNESCO World Heritage listed artifact, really, isn't it?
Yes.
So I know a bit about the region that you are from, which is northwestern China. What's the name of your region?
Uyghur. Uyghur. We call so Uyghur, but outside some people say Uyghur, Uyghur.
Uyghur.
Some people say Uyghur.
Beautiful.
Yeah. But Uyghur is correct.
Uyghur.
Yeah.
And what's the land like? I've heard about the beauty of the land.
Oh, land is beautiful. Nice mountain, nice snow, nice water, fresh, nice weather. Oh, that's amazing.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, it's all embodied in your music as well.
Yes. And the music, nice music. And this is the tambor, you know?
Tambor.
This is the dutar. Yeah.
Dutar.
This is the dutar. This is only 2 strings. and 5 strings. I have one tambour, 13 strings, sitar, and we got rawap.
You can play all those instruments.
Yeah, I can play all.
But could we actually just hear this instrument that you're holding right now?
Yeah.
Just by yourself, just so we can hear it.
Yeah. Okay. I just playing for Uyghurs 1,000 years before the song.
Wow.
That's called mukam. Mukam is the people's looks like medicine. Mukam is a beautiful song, and that's a different world.
And mukam is it's not just the music, is it?
Yeah,
it's a mixture
for everything.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to hear it. Could you play us something?
Okay.
Let's go.
This is called rock mukam. We got to 12 mukam. This one's first. First mukam is take 24 hours. All 12 mukam play 24 hours. I just play today 24, not 24 hours, but 2 minutes. Okay.
2 minutes. Let's go.
Okay, thank you. Let's go. Mukam rock. Aninki nalıstin binavani binavanın kömlünü alsan Mukam şire mukamni dilgeca kılsa Muhammed dilge salsa mini Anem al dedim çalsa mukamlani ata seni Hüseyin'a hem ecem derler Buladın yukarı kempedi Bayanını paya paykim Köngül bir nava bulganı bilsen nava çalsam Vay arlap çalsam uşakni Gazalni
Wow.
Thank you very much. Very, very high.
Speechless.
Thank you very much.
I think when you hear music like that, you just get transported to another place. I can tell you everyone here had their eyes closed, and
Yes.
it's incredible.
Actually,
And to think that you're not allowed to actually play that in your own homeland. We're very, very lucky to have even heard that. So
thank you.
thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, well, I think we want to hear a bit of Collusion. Let's go.
Wa
the song that you just heard is about Medawasi means thank you in my own Ghanaian language. In Ghana, if you say Medawasi, means thank you. Thank you.
This is a Uyghur song. Hasret çıktım. This is a Uyghur's party song, and and wedding song, everything.
It's for dancing, so all you people. out
Everyone very likes on this.
We love
there,
parties.
shake it in your kitchen.
Yeah. circle.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
It's very hard not to dance. We don't have a lot of space, but
Yeah, yeah.
we're dancing on the inside.
Yes.
And I know that you've said that the everything about your way of life, your customs, your joys, your sorrows, birth, death, it's all wrapped up
That's
in
right.
Mukam. And that was just amazing. All right, well, I think it's time to hear from Mr. George over here. And George has a really amazing story. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about George. George is playing the oud and vocals, and he has a career spanning 30 years. He's known as the Assyrian King. That's a big title to live up to. And he's performed in Syria, Lebanon, the Shah. The Shah of Syria. We're about to hear a really incredible piece of music that has spanned a number of years and a very hard experience that George has endured with his family. So I'm just going to explain a little bit about the piece before we hear it. So this is a bit of a masterpiece called The Escape, and it depicts how the Assyrian community of northern Syria fled an impending Islamic State invasion. And George actually started composing it to comfort his two daughters that were aged 14 and 18 at the time. I'm just going to explain the translated a translated version of what this song actually means to George. It tells our story of escaping war. In 3 minutes, I tried to depict the feelings of thousands of Assyrians and Syrians. The beginning is really a reflection of the soul of the Assyrian villages. Water and birds, calm, peace, security and joy. The tense oud playing then takes us to the Islamic State attack, where we hear strange tunes that move quickly between a deep and high pitch. This is the phase of news spreading about the attack closing onto our area. It gets faster as the exodus begins. We start hearing the drums as people flee until the piece reaches its peak. Then the fast tempo stops suddenly, and we have a reflection on the silence and stillness that follow the escape. It becomes slower and sadder to depict the tragedy people were engulfed in. The tune is then lifted as we arrive in Australia, where we were given hope again. So I think this piece really encapsulates how much more arts and culture is inextricably linked, and how the personal narrative interweaves with a greater picture of what's actually happening to a people. Could we hear this incredible piece? I haven't had a chance to hear it yet, so I'm very ready.
Perfect.
Let's hear it.
George Karami, everybody.
The king.
The king, the Assyrian king, and now we can see
Yes.
why.
And the king.
We've got a bunch of kings here. I think that is a reminder for me. I just realized is the first time I've heard live music in months, and it's actually quite an emotional experience. We really take it for granted. So thank you, George, for sharing that with us. And that last, it was so uplifting. So I think the end part, really, that was the celebration. I'm understanding that was the part in Australia and the hope. So we could really feel that. Thank you.
King George.
King George. Now we're going to move over to King Richard.
Queen.
Yeah.
Queen Richard. So I don't want to talk. Richard is very good at expressing himself, so I'm going to just get you to tell us a little bit about the Cultural Arts Collective, and you're a man of many talents. So just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, it's demonstrated here. The work we do at the Cultural Arts Collective is about working from artists from diverse cultural backgrounds and bringing them together to see what's possible. It's my work as an artist and a music producer is to come together and help provide a vision, a shared vision, and to collaborate together. So that's really what drives me as an artist, is this idea of community, collaboration and innovation. So via the Cultural Arts Collective, we started, we're launching it. We're supposed to launch our record label on the 4th of April, but COVID took us down. And out of that, we've got several singles from from our World Music Orchestra to our Worlds Collide, which is a hip-hop world music mix and a political thing, to Blue Mary, which is a female-led songwriting thing. So the moral to the story is that we're trying to create a contemporary sound that includes us, not excludes us. I suppose when I was growing up, it was all about being on the outskirts and not having our sounds included in music. So I wanted to create examples of how we can take our diversity and create something that's fresh and new and belongs to this beautiful country.
Absolutely. And that is actually a true reflection of what this country is.
Absolutely.
I just think we need to reframe the whole understanding that we have of diversity and inclusion as box-ticking exercises, because it's actually about reflecting what Australia actually is. And it always was a multicultural nation even before we all got here. The First Nations are incredibly diverse as well. So,
well, I think it's about, reclaiming for us what the Indigenous people always had was this idea of inclusion. It's an idea of, sharing and listening first. And that's what we're trying to sort of bring in on our micro, me as a person and then the rest, hopefully.
And also
it all starts with us, but without that, it's all BS.
Absolutely. And also that it's not always about being able to speak. A lot of these things are passed through other ways, and I think this collaboration is such a good example of that. Music is really the universal language. So I'm actually wondering, how do you think music helps break down the language barriers that are between the group? Because we have, between you all, there would be at least 5 or 6 different languages here, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, it's about a shared feeling. Feelings that need words, and we're going to play you a song now that hasn't got a lot of words, because it's about creating something that's common to us, and that's the feeling and the energy of what we're trying to portray. So I think that's how we can break down anything, is about having a shared feeling, because it doesn't come with ideology, it just is.
More love, more empathy, that's what we need. Well, we're soaking it up here, so please play for us.
So this is called famously the Desert Song.
찬찬 두니야 김계와파 그등산 비구나 할라는 열코이니가 어등산 찬찬 두니야 산 두니야 김계와파 그등산 만만디가 열었네 열코이니가 어등산 라이라이라라라
Now, desert song. Yeah. You know what? That took me right back to Rajasthan and the Jaisalmer Desert in India. That's actually where I bought this. And it's amazing with music. I can hear the desert in that. I could feel it. I was feeling a bit cold, but now I'm a bit sweaty.
There's
so
the
thank
feeling.
you.
There's a shared feeling.
There's that shared feeling. That was incredible. Wow.
Just beautiful.
Just beautiful. Speaking of just beautiful, we have a just beautiful Yao over here.
Yes.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes, I'm here.
This
I'm alive.
You're
I'm
alive. You're here.
Yes.
This is a man that's been holding it down, playing the rhythms for
man,
us.
I'm always there.
And how does it feel? You're always-
Yes.
How does it feel to be contributing your rhythm from Ghana?
From Ghana.
Yeah.
Ghana is all about heartbeat.
Yeah.
That's Ghana. We are the most noisiest people and annoying people on this planet. Yes, we don't want to be quiet. That's why my name is called Yao. All the Yaos are very loud.
Yeah. And how do we know how to say that properly? There's
Yao.
a trick, right?
First, I will tell you what. My name Yao, it means born on a Thursday. It's a Thursday born, Yao.
Yao.
Yeah, so in Ghana, every single child has got a day name.
Oh wow.
A day name. You have to. Yeah. So if you meet anyone from Ghana, you can ask the person, "What's your day name?" Yes, and the person mentions straight away. Example like Kofi Annan.
And is there one day name per day?
No. I mean, it sounds like Yao is Thursday, so there will be so many
So
Thursdays.
that's what I'm
Yao.
wondering.
No. Different tribes, different Yaos.
Wow.
Yeah, because we have so many tribes, but they have different kind of Yaos. Yeah.
Incredible.
I think you asked me a question. What question was it? You said
How does it feel to be integrating your culture into this music?
Oh, I think I'm lucky. I'm very, very lucky. I'm blessed because, to meet these beautiful musicians here, I've learned so much about the world. So it's more like the world music. And music, it doesn't have any culture. It just goes. It brings everyone together. So that's why I'm so happy. I always smile because of my beautiful people here.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I feel like I've learned so much this week as well, just researching your backgrounds and your incredible experiences.
Since I met Richard, I've learned so much because, Richard always bring everyone together.
Richard's the glue.
Yeah, he's the man, the center. More like, how to call it? Is it axis? Axis, like, the globe, how it goes around.
Axis of evil.
Axis, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so
That's the name of our next project.
I think, so he's the one. He's the one who spins, we spin around him.
Yes,
Always like that.
every group needs a Richard, that's for sure.
Yes. Yeah, so that's me, Yao.
Yao. And just by yourself, could you play us something that reflects your homeland? A rhythm.
A rhythm.
Yeah, just a rhythm.
Okay.
We want to hear you, Yao.
When I say choboy, I want to hear you say yay, okay?
Yay.
Choboy!
Yay!
Choboy!
Yay!
Choboy!
Yay!
Choboy!
Yay!
When I say I go, I want to hear you say Amen. Amen, okay? I go. Amen. I go. Amen. I go. Amen. Do you want to know the meaning of that?
Yes.
Choboy brings people together. So the more you hear yay response, that means I'm with you. Okay? But if it goes like yay, that means they don't like you. That's why I want to hear more power. If I say choboy, yay, choboy, yay, that means you are with me. Then I go. It's more like want to enter someone's heart, inside the body. So you knock, knock. Who's there? I'm knocking. Then Amen means coming. That means you are receiving me. Yeah, it's opening. Yeah, you are receiving me. So I go, Amen. I go, Amen. I go, Amen. Now the drums. I'm going to play something that says, Ghana Muntie. That means the people of Ghana. Listen, okay? Ghana Muntie. Ghana Muntie. Muntie. The people of Ghana, listen to me. The people of Ghana, listen to me, okay? Australia Muntie.
Australia.
Because I turn the drums around. That's why I'm kind of confused. Because this one should be there. Yeah.
But that's it. You're actually playing the words on the drums.
That's why it's called talking drum.
Wow.
That's why it's called talking drum.
Every beat's a syllable.
Before civilization, before all these instruments came in, we used drums to talk, to communicate. Before radio, mobile phone. So when you hear the drums and the cowbells in the jungle, you always head towards that sound. Then a message will be delivered to you. So we know when someone is dead, different sound. But this one's a happy one.
Wow.
Yes. I love it.
And I have have to say, it's equally beautiful just watching the rest of you respond and see that and absorb it, and then in turn use that
Exactly.
in what you're creating.
Yes. The drum is talking.
The drum is
It's
talking,
talking to you. Yes.
and they're responding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't talk. Even the children, before they walk, you know how it goes? Nga, 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 nga. They're talking. It gives them the time to walk. It gives them the rhythm. No child will walk without nga, nga, nga. You got to make a sound before you walk. So by ata, 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 ata. It's a rhythm.
So deep. All right, well, I think we're ready. We need more. We need more.
What does hosa
Have you got
mean?
more for us?
What does hosa mean?
Hosa, it's more like the same like Choboy. Hosa, hosa, ho, hosa, hosa, ho. Together. Hosa, hosa, ho, hosa, hosa, ho, hosa, hosa, ho, hosa, hosa, ho. Choboy!
Yeah.
Oh, what? The last song. Tell us about the last song.
We'd like to say thank you. Thanks to SSI and RAF and the wonderful crew for letting us do this. It's, as you said, it's been a really interesting and tough time for a lot of musicians over the last couple of months. And, you know, we were one of the busiest times of our lives in January, February, March, and then it all got washed away. And I think people like these guys especially who it's a cultural mission that they're on, not just, you know, playing a gig at a pub. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's a large mission, and that mission has been stopped. It's about human rights, it's about cultural maintenance, and it's about this wonderful country we live in. So we really put our hands on our heart and say thanks for the opportunity. And we want to end by showcasing George, who's our most recent arrival out of this tribe. And he's going to play a traditional Arabic song. And it's about, it's very simple, but it's got a beautiful melody. And besides all the stuff that we've created that, talks about contemporary music and this and that, when it comes to it, some of the melodies are just timeless. So this is a timeless Arabic tune from the Middle East, featuring George Karami on the oud.
اسمك يا بلادي عشمس الماء بتغيب جمالي ولا ولادي على حبك ما في حبيب اكتب اسمك لا 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 اسمك يا بلادي عشمس الماء بتغيب لا مالي ولا ولادي على حبك ما في حبيب اكتب اسمك يا بلادي عشمس الماء بتغيب لا مالي ولا ولادي على حبك ما في حبيب لا 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 اسمك يا بلادي عشمس الماء بتغيب لا مالي ولا ولادي على حبك ما في حبيب اكتب اسمك يا بلادي عشمس الماء بتغيب لا مالي ولا ولادي على حبك ما في حبيب لا 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 لا
Thank you.
Thank you.
شكرا يا رابي.
Thank you, good night.
شكرا السريان بسيم رابا.
Wow. Could we hear thank you in each of your languages? That would be amazing to hear.
For my note already. Medamu nyina ase. Medamu ase.
Wow. I'm not going to try and
But
repeat that.
Thank
but-
you.
Rahmat. Thank you.
بسيم رابا. شكرا.
Thank you.
No, Croatia. No,
I'm from
Croatia.
Western Sydney, man. Okay.
Croatia.
Keeping it real, keeping it real.
You see?
Fala.
Fala.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Collusion.
Say, yɛdɛm ase na nyame hyira mu nyinaa wate nyame hyira mu wade a moayɛ ama yɛ nyinaa yɛdɛm ase.
Was that a long thank you?
You just put a voodoo spell
Yes, this one is my own thank you.
Your own thank you. I'm in a bit of shock that there are only 2 strings on that instrument. I think I'm going to have to come and check that. I don't believe it. I don't know how you can make that many sounds from 2 strings.
Give
Wow.
an outro. Go.
Oh, many different kind of ladies.
You need that wrist flexibility to do that. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dhanyavad, shukriya from my languages. Thank you from everybody here. And this has been an SSI initiative, Settlement Services International, through the SSI Arts and Culture section. So if you love what you heard, please go and follow SSI Arts and Culture on Facebook. And these are all artists that have performed at previous SSI New Beginnings festivals, which unfortunately we are not able to have in person. So do check out New Beginnings on Instagram. I hope that you can hear me.
Yep.
Am I here? We're serious about the 7 o'clock cutoff over here.
Oh.
I do just want to say a few more thank yous because we want to make sure we don't miss anybody, because if it wasn't for our partners, Wordplay Studio and Buzz Speaker Hire, this would not be possible. So thank you very much to our partners. Thank you at home for tuning in and watching. And don't forget to tune in again on the 7th of August for the incredible Dobby, one of my personal favorites. You will not want to miss that, trust me. But thank you. My name's Shyamla. Stay safe, stay warm, and keep supporting artists through tuning into things like this. And don't forget about those beautiful artworks as well. We may even be able to put those details up again. But if not, check out SSI Arts and Culture page and you will be able to see the works that are available for sale. Good night. Thank you very much.
And
Good
thank you.
night.
Thank
Peace.
you.
Thank you very much, everyone. See you later.
Showrat.
Yeah.